What's going on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Snapchat, wherever you see my face at? How you doing? I'm gonna talk a little bit about record restriction. Alright, now a lot of times if you anything like me, before I became a convicted felon, you know, I was always getting arrested. I was in and out of trouble, whatever. You know, cases got dismissed. You know, try to do the right thing, go get me a job. Whenever they pull up my record, they will see that I've been arrested. Sometimes those cases was just still open. Sometimes they said dismissed, but nevertheless, they was looking at me funny because I had an arrest on my record. Well, there's an answer for that. If you have an arrest on your record and you got it dismissed, you need to file what's called a record restriction. Now in the state of Georgia, you file it with the Superior Court. I'm still doing research on other states about arrest records and pardons. Because if you're just not tuning into my channel, I am a convicted felon. Was a convicted felon because I received a pardon from the state of Georgia stating that I was fully rehabilitated and I've changed my life. You know, came out here, created a business, did everything that I was supposed to, paid taxes, you know, living an ordinary life. So after a thorough investigation, the state of Georgia concluded that I'm rehabilitated and I should be forgiven for my felony conviction. So it no longer counts anymore. But for those who just have arrests and have not been convicted, you need to file a record restriction. A record restriction will remove it from your arrest record. Because a lot of times, like I said, a lot of times I was putting in for job applications, but I was turned down. Why? Because they saw arrests on my record. So a lot of times they would assume stuff and it clearly says dismissed. Well, if your cases have been dismissed, you don't have to have them on your record. In Georgia, it's called the GCIC. You don't have to have it on your GCIC. So what you can do is file for what's called a record restriction. You got to take your rights back. Felony convictions, misdemeanor convictions, take your rights back. I found out that you do not have to let that last on your record forever. I found out that you can get your gun rights. You can have all your rights to vote. You can have any rights that you had before you became a convicted felon. All you have to do is file the necessary paperwork or get somebody to file it for you. And in a lot of cases, the paperwork will be filed on your own. But if you just absolutely want to pay somebody or pay a lawyer, they out here. It can be done. Yeah, so that's the campaign that I'm pushing now. You know, it's time. It's a different era in our society. It's, you know, and it's time for us to take our rights back. You should not have to pay for mistakes that you done made all your life. All you have to do is take the initiative, change your life, stop breaking the law, stay clean, and you can get your rights back. Why be out here still trying to carry a weapon? Next thing you know, you get a possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. Now you on your way to do 5 years in prison when you could have just did 5 years clean in most states and got that right to possess a weapon back. We got to start thinking, people, and we got to start doing and making the right necessary steps to being a regular person. Stop putting yourself in situations where you need to be carrying a gun. If you do everything right like you're supposed to, you don't have to carry a gun. You know? So I'm just encouraging everybody to do the right thing, try to get your record clean, and then You'll be able to buy weapons, possess weapons, carry weapons, license to conceal, all that. So, like I said, I'm still doing research about other states, but I know Georgia, after 5 years of a felony conviction, no matter what that conviction was, you can apply for your rights back. And if you show them that you're rehabilitated, they're going to give them back to you. Florida, I think, is 8 to 10 years. Louisiana, strangely enough, I think Louisiana is 10 years. You out of trouble for 10 years. Texas, I think 10 years. A lot of these states, you know, people be hitting me up. I'm trying to make sure that I have the information for y'all. But it's really, you know, it's all on you. People change, and I think that you should have your rights back. If you change your life and you're not about that street life no more, why shouldn't you get your rights back? Why should you have to go all your life paying for something that you did when you was young? People change. So, again, people that have arrest on their records and their case has been dismissed or dead docket or anything like that, you want to file for a record restriction. A record restriction will take that off of your criminal background. It'll remove it so it can't be seen. And for those who have felony convictions, all you got to do is stay out of trouble for a certain amount of time. Make sure all your fines is paid for. Make sure that you don't have no probation, no parole, no nothing. Stay out of trouble 5 years. Go apply for your rights. In most cases, they gonna give it to you. I'm not no special kind of person. I went to prison for armed robbery. You understand that? Do anybody know how serious armed robbery is? Okay? If they gave me a pardon in the state of Georgia for armed robbery, that one armed robbery is longer than your entire rap sheet. Do you understand that? One armed robbery is more than your entire rap sheet. If I got a pardon, all you got to do is do the right thing. Stay out of trouble. Build your legacy. Help your community out. And show them. And they gonna give them rights back. So I encourage anybody to stay strong. Hit me up if I can help you and point you in the right direction. That's all I'm trying to do. People offering to pay me, I'm doing it out the kindness of my heart because I want everybody to experience the joy that I had experienced after being a convicted felon and thinking that nothing was ever gonna change, and then boom, the paper came in the mail. It was like, hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Yeah, that's how I felt. So, convicted felon no more. I don't care what you think about me. I done proved that I can bounce back from mistakes, and that's what I want every one of you to prove. So if I can reach and help out one person, that one person might help 1,000 people. Who knows? But that's my job, to be able to reach back and help people. So whoever see this video, man, share it, man. Share this video, share the information. Hit me up on Instagram. Subscribe to my channel. You know, follow me on TikTok. I'm everywhere. I'm all over social media. Big Brother G Money Official. Big Brother G Money _ official. Big Brother G Money. You type me in anywhere, that's where I'm at. So I just want everybody to stay encouraged and do the right thing. And don't never let anybody tell you what you cannot do. Keep pushing forward. Salute.